Hey what's up guys, it's me Reality, and welcome to my part 2 review of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. On part 1 of this video, I actually focused on the negatives of the first day, and while I said that I enjoyed the game, I just pointed out a lot of things that I didn't like about the game overall. I can now say that my opinions are completely different, and while I didn't ever dislike this game, I definitely like it a lot more than I did on the first day playing it. So this part is kind of to make up for the lack of positives, and I'm going to be discussing the negatives that I did have and why they've mostly changed. So the three complaints that I really had about it was the graphics were bad, the voice acting was bad, and the combat was bland and automatic. So let's go one by one, starting with the graphics. I've actually been letting my sister use my main Switch for quarantine, but now that she's given it back to me, I've been able to play Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on the big screen, and I just have to say, holy cow, it is such a giant difference. When you actually play the game docked, it looks incredible. It looks like a 2020 game, which is exactly what I was hoping for since this is my first time ever playing Xenoblade Chronicles. On top of that, the voice acting was kind of just a gripe, and now that I've gone over it, I do think that the voice acting is decent at best. I still don't think that it's any Persona 5, but it is definitely really good. Future down here, A, sorry for the mic, B, I wanted to say that Persona 5 doesn't have the best voice acting, and I don't know why I compared them. Witcher 3 is probably the game that I should have used, considering it's probably the best voice acting I've ever seen in a video game before. Finally, we're getting on to the combat, and the first thing I wanted to say is when I recorded the first video, which was the first day it came out, I only had the 3 arts by the end of the day. Now that I've actually played the game, and I have the Minato, I've noticed that there are so many other arts, and the game's combat is just, there's so much more to it than just waiting and sitting down, because you actually use the arts to enhance the combat, which is just such an incredible thing, and it's so much fun to do. Overall, the only issue that I had that still kind of holds is the voice acting, and even then, it's not that bad. A few more positives that I did want to add is I wanted to add on to the beautiful world part. I've seen much more of the game now, and again, it's just so beautiful. I love the world that Xenoblade has to offer. It is just gorgeous. As of me writing this, I'm actually right past Colony 6, I think. But I love everything I've seen, and there hasn't been a single point in the game where I've been disappointed. On top of that, I really wanted to compliment the goofy character interactions, and the characters truly feel like they're friends. As a game developer myself, I know for a fact this is something that can be really hard to accomplish when it comes to writing, but Xenoblade just perfectly does it. I know this was a really short kind of video, but I just really had a lot to say, and this was a video that I did say I would make, and I am sticking to my schedule. Now, for those of you who do follow my schedule, you'll know that I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as long as I stream Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time. And if you're OCD, you'll notice I didn't upload last Wednesday. I was actually really sick, and so I wasn't able to get that video out in time, and I'm really sorry for that. Because of this, my streams tomorrow and Sunday will be incredible, along with my video on Monday. I really think you guys are going to like those videos. I also wanted to say that while my original plan was to do part 1, part 2, and part 3, where part 3 wraps up the whole thing, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Xenoblade Chronicles at this rate. I am still going to make part 3 1 month in, just to see if my opinions have changed or anything, but as of right now, I'm pretty certain they're going to stay the same. Since I won't be able to beat it, I think I'm going to make a part 4, which wraps up the whole thing, and that will be my official review. But who knows, I might be able to beat it within the next month. Anyways, you've been watching Reality. My Discord's down below, you should definitely join it for a good sense of community. My Twitch is also down there. I'll be streaming every Saturday and Sunday, like I said. Go ahead, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, have a good night, you guys.